Are we live?
Are we live?
Woohoo! We're live. All right. We are live. Hopefully someone joins us today so we can at least talk to somebody in our live. We are going to be doing Apocabox, which is always fun. We're going to do Apocabox for October. They don't actually have numbers. I don't know how long Creek's actually been doing it, but they don't actually have numbers for Apocabox. Hopefully we have a few people join us. We'll see. It's a Friday night, so never know. Football games and all that. High school. All right, somebody's already here. So
Yay!
hopefully they say something so we know who it is. Or type something. They can't really say something. Wouldn't it be cool if they could talk back to us? Right? That would be awesome.
But they left.
But no, well, they're probably still there. They just kind of left. And let's see here. What time is it? So we're going to actually start the unboxing and do the official intro with Miraculous Scroll here in 5 minutes. We always start a little bit early just to make sure everything's working. Hopefully everyone can hear us okay. There's no indication. Everything appears to be working just fine. We know what's in the box, but we haven't opened it yet. We have a lot of stuff scheduled coming up. I got some pouches from Creek, offered a deal on some Hidden Woodsman pouches. This one, and I got a review that's going to be coming up on that. But this one has, I'm already starting putting some fire stuff in here. We got the Uberleben ferro rod. Do you remember starting a fire with one of these?
I do remember.
Right?
And I want to keep it.
The lighter. Nope, can't keep it. And I have some little tags in here. Here. All right, let's put that in there.
No.
So, and this came about because I was reviewing a one Tigress pouch from the Pallet Fortress. Pallet Fortress had a one Tiger pouch, and they convinced me to buy it. They call it a pencil pouch, but it's an EDC kind of style pencil pouch, so that's kind of cool. And but yeah, we're going to be doing, and I just got these in the mail call today. We got the new Winter Magic coming up, the New York style, and there's actually 3 different ones of these. I have the Australian one already en route, and we'll get the Paris one as well. Purple lanyard with this Swiss Army knife logo. How cool is that? So that's awesome. And the new Year of the Dragon. So we'll be doing a lot of unboxings, scheduling these over. I don't like to do I prefer to do it releases like over every other day or so, as opposed to try and do a complete Netflix dump where they dump the entire series all at once, right? Which is better, all at once or space it out?
All at once.
No, I disagree. I'm going with space it out. So
like when you want to watch a series, you want to watch the next episode.
We're going to be doing the Apocabox Plus. This is the Plus. Creek has a new deal. The normal Apocabox runs $49.99, and I want to say this one is $74.99. It could be $75.99. And I went ahead and upgraded on it, and I'm still on the fence about it. I know what's in here. I've seen the spoilers. Miraculous Scroll does not know, so she's going to have to be surprised. But I'm still kind of on the fence about this. I mean, I'm going to keep doing it. If the next one is similar to this one, I may go back to the basic one. We'll just see. I don't know. It's because one of the things, and I'll talk about it now, Creek talked about was that he was going to put things in here that he couldn't do with the regular box. And I'm not seeing that this month, so we'll see. But there's some stuff in here that is cool. I do have to say there's a couple items in here I really like. So we'll see on that. How are we doing on time, Miraculous Scroll?
4:58.
4:58. So We got 2 minutes. In
Talk
the
about
meantime,
something
join our Facebook group, the BattleBox spoiler page, and more. We do talk about more than just BattleBox. That is just what our primary initial reason for forming the group was. But we talk about Steel to Reel. We were talking about Steel to Reel tonight, and in the group, some people subscribed to that one and had some questions. We talk about Tac Pack. We talk about Barrel and Blade, kind of a little bit. We used to talk about survival boxes a little bit, and recently people were asking, "Hey, what happened to some of those older boxes?" That there was an EDC Club box. There was a few other boxes that have since disappeared.
What was that one box that we used to do a review on, like a knife one? That sucked.
Oh yeah, Blue Creek Knives, rest in peace. You know what? I say that, but yeah, he folded up. He started off really strong. His subscribership was really strong. For whatever reason, I don't think he could meet the demand. I think the demand got too high for him, and it was too much. I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened there, but yeah, Blue Creek Knives, man, they were awesome. I love subscribing to that. He put out a lot of different options and stuff. I think he should have stuck with just one level, because he actually went to a multi-level deal, and it was really cool. I didn't even know what to do. So that was really awesome. I like Blue Creek Knives. And I was sorry, not only did they stop their subscription, but they actually closed their store and everything. So I don't know what happened with that. He was a former firefighter. He had some great stickers and stuff. I can't think of his name right now. He seemed like a really nice guy. My buddy Doc P used to talk to him all the time. So, and via email and things of that sort. So, that was cool. Anyway, all right. What time?
5 o'clock.
All right. So why don't you do our intro and we'll get started.
Hi guys, welcome to our channel, Exploring It All. I'm Racco's Girl. Join me and Bob. Wait, this is my dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bob's over there.
Well, we explore
Can't see his head.
everything.
I can't.
Like this. Everything.
Right. So
Remember to hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Ding. Thank you for watching.
All right. So what we have here.
Can I kill it? Oh, there's tape on it.
Yeah, no, it's tape. Is Apocabox Plus. I'm opening this. I will show you guys with one of my Halloween EDCs, which is a Victorinox. This one happens to be a compact. It's opposite. But these scales came on a Tinker, and that's cool. So when you open up the box, now, like I said, I know what's in here. I'm not pretending I don't, but I haven't opened the box. This is what you're going to see. It's amazing. The crowd goes wild. Everything's nuts.
Wait, which one's which?
Okay. Oh, we got a lot of paperwork in here this time. All right, take this.
Okay, I see that.
Take that. Put those on the bottom. And you know what? Take those two. Okay.
What is it?
Now, we're going to start with the booklet. And this is going to be the first item.
The Pacific Rim hand sickle.
That's really the first item? Okay. All right. I'm kind of surprised by that. Okay. So here is this. We're going to need to make a sheath for this. Wow. Okay. This is pretty interesting. You know what? Could you do me a favor? Could you go get me a paper towel over there? Because this is getting carbon on my hands.
Carbon?
Yeah, the soot and stuff on my hands already. This thing, I have seen a couple posts about this already. And this thing is pretty awesome.
Who comes in?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is pretty awesome looking. And I don't know, there's some Chinese character writing here, and I'm assuming Chinese. I don't know. It could be Korean. It could be Japanese. I don't know. I don't know my Asian writing and stuff.
Can
If you
I
guys can
see
see
it?
that,
Looks like Chinese.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know what it means. I kind of wish I did. And
If you
I
have,
don't
like,
know.
a-
I'll do some research and maybe ask around and see if anyone can tell us what this actually
What does
says.
it mean? What is
Now, this is going to be some sort of steel. It has oil on it. And I'm assuming that's because it can rust, which means it's made out of steel. And I like the look of this thing. It's cool. And I have to give Creek credit on some of these items. They're very unique. And this is set up, does it? Usually he includes like a screw, and maybe there's one in the box. I don't know. There was a lot of rattling in there. Usually he includes something. I don't see one in here, and I saw someone doing some chopping with this, and one person actually had a nice maple handle that they had made, and that is cool. And you just put a screw in there and hold that down. You got one edge right here that's sharpened, and you got another edge right here that's sharpened. This is really awesome. Hey, somebody's here.
Somebody is here.
So this is really awesome. This is the very first item. And what is it called? The Pacific Rim Hand Sickle. You can't help but sometimes watch YouTube jungle survival videos shot in Asia somewhere. I watched the other day where two young girls did some pretty amazing shelter building. Yeah, I've seen some of those. Made and used extensively around the Pacific Rim. The micro scythe features both a hook blade and a backside chopping edge. And the main thing I saw used was the backside chopping edge, which was pretty awesome.
Hey, the drill
So,
hole makes it easy to attach
And now that we got someone viewing,
tool
hey,
head
can you
to
hear
any
us?
handle
Are we
using
coming across?
just one screw. This carbon steel tool is both easy to maintain and sharpen. Keep a light coating of oil on it when not used to prevent rust. If you make a sheath, I want to see it.
Yeah, no, I really like the and if you guys can see those, I don't know. I really would like to know what the characters are. But this is pretty cool. I like it. You know what? Let's do a quick chop.
Chop, chop. Ooh.
And yeah, it chops. Chopped right through that. I'm going to use that to make a paracord bracelet, hopefully very soon, because Halloween will be over before I finish it. I need to make a Christmas one too. Maybe a Thanksgiving one. Do a brown and orange. Anyway, so that's the very first item. So what's next?
The fire blanket.
The fire blanket. Oh. All right, so
I want to wear it. Can I wear it?
it's not a wearing thing. All right, so here's the fire blanket. Now, I'm going to do something here in a second. I received one of these about, 5 or 6 years ago in a battle box. And it had one hook hole. And this is the exact same one I want to say. And this is great for kitchen fires, grease fires, and that sort of thing. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to make a quick twist of the camera because I have a firebox over here on the wall. Can you see it?
You can see it, yeah.
And it
You
has
kind of need to move it up a bit, though.
it has a firebox,
There you go.
a fire blanket hanging on the wall right there. All right. So did I put it back in place where it needs to be?
No. Yeah, you could fix it while you're here. I don't feel like it's crooked.
That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
So anyway,
Yes.
fire
Hide
blanket.
it. No,
Just so
hide
you
it.
guys can see, I've used one of the. I think this thing's great. And because if you have a fire in the kitchen, you don't want to spray that thing with a fire extinguisher. You absolutely don't want to do that. So great way to smother grease fires and stuff. One of our local radio show guys has been making jokes for the last year because his wife burned their house down in a kitchen fire. And he just talks about how his wife burned his house down in a kitchen fire. Funny side note, he's really good friends with Kiefer Sutherland. And Kiefer told him, well, hey, buddy, you can come stay at my house. And he said, that's great, but I live in Bakersfield, and I got to do my radio show. I can't move to your house down in Hollywood because Kiefer was shooting a movie somewhere. Anyway, so funny side note.
Okay.
So we got the sheath and the fire blanket.
The next item is a tire repair kit.
Maybe I should put that like that.
The tire repair kit.
Tire repair kit. All right. So you might want to do a little research on this, but it's a tire repair kit. And now we got 2 viewers. Awesome. Glad you guys are here. Let me know you can hear me. Tell me who you are. Say hello. Type in hello. Type. So we got a tire repair kit. This is for tubeless tires, which most tires are, I think. And you got some plugs, and you got 2 kind of reamer things. I've never actually attempted this.
2
and the rubber
different
solution.
ones.
So if you have a hole, you clear it out, you put this stuff in there, glue it, and pull it through, and then hopefully you have an air compressor, and you can fill your tire back up with air. And this is the way they kind of repair your tires, I think, when you have flats. When you go to tire shops, they put a plug in it.
What is this?
That is a material that they stick in there. And you have to read the instructions. It's probably kind of a glue. Melts or something. I don't know. But it's called a plug. So, I don't know. BattleBox has sent us valves and in the past. And so this is a good step on fixing a tire. I actually have a car that has a spare, but I mean, I think that's a good item. I don't know the values and as far as all of that kind of stuff.
Okay, the next item is a Be Ready for Anything 24-inch gear straps.
Gear straps. All right, these are some Velcro gear straps.
You can see it because it says Be Ready for Anything.
Yes, and these are kind of branded. He has his little creek. And if you don't know, the little Thunderbird emblem in there, when you zoom in on that, and I think, was it? No, it wasn't.
It's the top of the head of the crow for C.
Yeah.
The 2 E's as the actual like wings.
Right.
R is the right way, and K is the opposite way it's supposed to be.
So yeah, so he spells out his name in his little Thunder Crow thing. So, and that's pretty clever. I like that.
I think it's
so. These work like this.
Oh.
And so you can, use this to roll up blankets and stuff.
Oh.
I mean, I can always use more strap type stuff.
Oh, wait. What? How did you?
Do it.
Wait, wait.
That's the inside. There you go.
Oh.
So we got 2 of these gear straps.
Will this work?
Probably won't work as a bracelet.
Looky, I made it. No, it's totally not.
And these are up to 24 inches.
Okay.
Oh, and we got a nickname. We're called Apocaboxes. Oh, Apocabosses. Oh, we got 4 people watching. Hey, somebody said something. Who is that?
Hello.
Hey, Ben. Oh, man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you made it. That's awesome. And we have, hello, having fun. Hello, having fun. Yes, we are. As you are. Awesome. Okay.
As we all are.
Always gets more fun once we have some people watching.
Yes.
So we have, so far, Ben, just to catch you up, so far we have this sickle thing, which I actually kind of like. The fire blanket, which I also like. I got one like 6 years ago on BattleBox. It was like one of the first years worth of boxes. We got some tire plugs, which are now falling out. Tire plugs.
And the be ready for
24-inch
anything 24-inch gear straps.
gear straps, which are actually pretty cool. I like those. I have a lot of variations of types of gear straps. We got some Battle Tack ones years and years ago from Battlebox.
And our last?
Nope. Next, what's this right here?
Our last item is the Gray's Tallow Skin Cream.
Gray's Tallow Skin Cream. I think that is this right here.
Which I think is our last item also.
No, there's one more in the regular box.
Okay.
And I am kind of under the impression.
Can I have the skin cream?
Probably.
Yes.
I am under the impression that this is a new product and it's called grass-fed tallow whipped lotion. And I kind of think that this may be.
It's beef tallow.
It says, yeah, it's beef tallow grass-fed. I like the way it feels. What is it? You smell it because I can't smell for anything.
It doesn't really smell like anything.
It doesn't have an odor to it?
No, they didn't put a smell. I
kind of think in all of the pictures and information.
I had to stop by to see if Creeks went out of bush pot.
No, I can safely say it doesn't appear that there's any kind of bush pot. I have to say, I got the Waka a few years ago, and that was probably one of the best items he's ever sent, in my opinion. Here's the paperwork on this skin cream, and I'm going to say it looks like.
I like it. I like it so much. It's mine.
That their address is Creek's address. I'm thinking that this is another launch of a product that he's making. You like it?
I love it.
I have scar tissue in the center
like
of my hand because my hand was smashed in a hydraulic cylinder when I was about 22 years old. And I always have a little bit of
my skin cream.
Dryness in here. It ripped my hand open. I saw the bone and tendons inside my hand because it completely peeled all the skin off of it. My doctor told me I should have lost my thumb, which would have really been a bummer.
Dad.
What?
Really been a bummer.
It would have, how I lost my thumb. I mean, the scar runs, you guys probably can't see it here, but the scar runs from here to here, and you can see the scar tissue in here. Like I said, I saw everything on the inside of my hand.
Don't open that again.
So I like this.
It's mine.
Professionally made in small batches. I'm going to read this to them real quick. So yes. I don't know how you spell it. It's spelled Grys, Grizz Tallow Skin Cream. I've struggled with, I can't say it, psoriasis flares since the age of 10. Never able to find a skin cream or ointment that didn't burn or or wasn't full of chemicals. My study of indigenous cultures provided the answer. Almost every indigenous culture used rendered animal fat for skin ailments and issues. Finally, my wife and I decided to make our own beef tallow. Okay, there he goes. They are making it base skin cream at home. It works so well on my skin that we decided to have it freshly made in small batches. Grizz is an all-natural grass-fed. Who do you find to manufacture stuff for you like that? All-natural fed grass finished beef tallow based skin cream. Grizz is made from only the highest quality fat that has been rendered at low temperatures to remove the impurities.
What is tallow?
It's part of an animal, part of the bones. The tallow is part of the bones, I believe. The result is an all-natural, smooth, creamy, nutrient-dense balm. As people become more conscious of the risk of skin irritations associated with so many chemicals found in modern skin lotions and creams.
Someone has a laser focus on the bush pot theme.
Huh?
Someone has a laser focus on the bush pot theme. Said,
you know what? That's me and Ben. We've been talking about getting a bush pot in Battlebox for years, and no one ever seems to want to send us a nice, proper bush pot. I'm currently working on my William Hall in our spoiler group presented the idea of a.
That is who that is.
Oh, is it?
Yes, that's William Hall.
Hey, there you are. He presented the idea of putting together what would be your perfect battle box, and I am really trying to gear mine to include a bush plot. But me and Ben have always talked about bush plots.
Look how shiny my hands
So, are your hands shiny now? And glad to see you here, Will. Let's see. Yeah, Battlebox sent one since about box 13. Yeah, I mean we still haven't gotten a proper one. The Uberleben pot is awesome. I will try not to get too distracted. The Uberleben pot is awesome. I really like it. I have the titanium version, and it's a good size. It's not a big bush pot though, because normally you think of, and I have large, medium, small. I mean, I don't need a bush pot. I have a bush pot. I just want them to sit one. I want everyone else to have a bush pot. So I'm glad you're here too. And let's see, have I missed anything else? No. Yeah, well, yeah, okay, it is. Now, I do have a coffee kettle that's about half the size of the Uberleben thing from Self-Reliance. And I also have a flask on order from Self-Reliance. Hey, you guys didn't see the very beginning. I got some, and the other thing, obviously, that my battle box would have to include would be a Swiss Army knife. I got some unboxings coming. I just got these in the mail today. 3 different limited editions, and I got 2 more coming. The other 2 in this series.
Yes, I have numerous bush pots. I just don't have one from Battlebox.
Right? I want to see one that says Battle. You know, it's really funny because in the very beginning, they sent out the Self-Reliance nesting bottle and cup, and then they sent out their own branded one, and they were the same. So there's that.
Do you know what's crazy to me?
Okay.
I have all these little black spots on my hand.
We got to do
And do you know what that's from?
What?
The cream.
Black spots from the cream?
It's like hair. Do you see it?
That's probably just you, dirt clumblami on you.
Really?
Maybe. All right, so what's this item right here?
Spots
What's this item?
here.
Hey.
I'm here, Dad, yes.
What is that?
Apocabox Survival Skills Challenge, a multi-gig. It's a frog and fish gig.
Oh, and look, it's got a little hot dog on there. Hot dog. You know, he gave a teaser out of this thing being made, and it only showed this top part of it being bent around a metal piece, and said, "I'll be surprised if anyone can guess what this is." Oh, and you know what's crazy? Okay, this is made from 3 nails and this piece of flat metal that they heated up and wrapped around the thing. So that's how this is made. And yeah, it's a frog gig. And this is done in the Reptile Toolworks tank from what Reptile Toolworks thing. And I like these little tools, but Hank did not make this. I can tell you that, because that has Chinese stuff on it. Wow. That's kind of cool. I don't know how to weld. I want to learn. But this thing's kind of cool. And not only is it like a frog gig, but you can put it on a stick and you can use this you can stick a fish on here and roast it over the fire, or hot dogs, or marshmallows. She doesn't really care.
Marshmallows!
She likes her marshmallows raw, though. She doesn't like them cooked.
Yeah, I do. I like them cooked. They're better cooked.
Ben, your buddy Hank, yeah. Yeah, there's been, I never heard if that stuff all got resolved or not. I'm assuming not, but I don't know. It is what it is. It's kind of, especially if people prepay for stuff, they should get what they paid for. I have another one I have to say. I ordered this on Kickstarter to make it your own Swiss Army knife. I need to do a video on this as well. And I was supposed to get this before October of last year, and I just got this like 3 weeks ago. It was over a year late, and he had a lot of people on his Kickstarter giving him a lot of crap because it was a year late. Anyway, so that's the multi gig. I don't know. It is what it is. It's like I said, it's 3 nails welded to a piece of metal. I just think that it's kind of creative. I could make this if I knew how to weld.
Finally got the last item after about 2 years.
Well, that's better than me because, or I mean, I did better than you because I got this after a year. I waited a year, and I was like one of the last people to get it because I kept posting, and he kept giving me different excuses and stuff. And I'm going to do a video on it. I mean, the product's good, but it was a year late. But that's good. At least he didn't like not do it. I'm glad it's resolved. But I suspect people are cautious of making private orders with him, I would think. Anyway, there's some sort of instruction page with this thing too. All right, so that is the last item for the, I'm going to call it the basic Apocabox. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items.
7.
Oh no.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I counted.
Where's the last item?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh yeah, that is the last one.
Yeah, this is it.
I love this so much. I want to.
And I'm not sure what the challenge is. This is the survival skills challenge. Using it is the challenge, I guess. I don't know. Now we're going to the plus box. Now, Creek and but I'm gonna be a little hard on Creek right now. I think. I mean, it's okay, but one of the selling points with that Creek said about this in the last month, they got a kind of a butcher knife kind of thing. I want to say I think it's the one in the Thundercrow thing. And it's $25 more. But one of his selling points was, hey, I just couldn't afford to put these items in the regular box, and so I'm coming up with this new plan. Okay, I'm going to come up with this new plan to expand on it and be able to send higher dollar items. So the first item, and there's 3 items in this month's plus box. Oh, and we got a Thundercrow stuff. And there's some cool looking stuff in there. I haven't bought anything on that yet. Anyway, so the first thing is the Combat Engineer Dyneema thread. And this is 50 feet of 0.288 millimeter Dyneema thread, which is a very thick and durable thread that has a cutter similar to dental floss, but it's supposed to be stronger. I'm not sure what the test weight is. It says it's invisible to UV sources, and like I said, it's 50 feet. Now I looked this up, and I want to say I found this for less than $5 on Amazon, I think. In the exact box and everything. I found this for less than $5. Keep in mind, it's $25 for this box. Now, or for this upgrade. So there was that, the Dyneema cord. And that's cool. I mean, I can use that in different little survival kits, put it in pouches, whatever. Next up, and this is going to be your main item. Almost sounds like something broke. Is the new Torque Slingshot from Simple Shot. Oh, I got to cut this out with my pocket knife.
Aim back.
And I got a feeling I know what's in here. So,
the pocket knife. Ooh, slingshot ammo.
There we go. All right, so.
Ooh, lots of
cool.
it.
Yeah, all right. So
lots of it.
There's a bag of slingshot ammo, and the bag broke.
Can we put it outside?
So maybe we can take it to the park and do a demo. So we have some slingshot ammo.
It looks like chocolate. I want to eat it.
Yeah, don't eat it. Okay.
So the
That's all
bag
bad.
broke with all the ammo.
Yeah.
I want to grab a slingshot.
All right. So we got some slingshot ammo.
It's like little rocks. I like it.
Hey, don't lose them.
I'm not gonna lose
We did get a little cloth target. With that, and it has a hole. You can hang that with the tool. Tie it to a couple trees, hold up, and then you have to hit the target. And then we got this slingshot, which is listed as, what's that called?
A new Torque X slingshot from Simple Shop.
Now, I looked this thing up,
What'd you draw?
and there's a lot of paperwork here. It came with, what is this?
Warnings. A lot of warnings.
Yeah, it probably says don't let miraculous rope play with it.
Well, I do want to play with it.
Right? Every kid needs a slingshot. Oh, it came with the tube. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the tube.
I like playing with the ammo.
All right. Oh, it's not tubing. Oh, there's two of them. So we got our. Oh, would you pick that up?
Oh, what'd you draw? Oh. Let's see.
I might need instructions. I might not know how to put this together. It came with some thread. Do I have to wrap the thread around this I think I do. So we may have to, we can't sample pull this thing.
Oh, wait, is that a sticker? Yes.
Okay, there was a sticker. I lost my sticker. So it came with some thread.
I'll show you guys the sticker.
Right here. So you got to kind of put this together. Is this thread? No, this is like tape.
That's the sticker.
Tune your bands. Trim your band shorter. Okay, so you can. Okay, here's the instructions on how to assemble this. Hey, you're making too much. Yeah, but they can't hear me then.
But he lost his sticker. That's an A+.
So here's the instructions, and it tells you how to put together. You got two of the straps that are the same, and they're attached with like a leather pocket on there. You got some plastic kind of target ammo.
What is this?
But
like
you're
a
going to
little
use
tooth thing?
something heavy. No, that's the Dermacord.
Oh.
The Dyneema thread.
It seems like one of those things you teeth.
And it has a lanyard on it.
Your teeth with like.
So that's kind of cool. I like it. You could use it right or left-handed. And I looked this up, and
how do I use this?
And that thing goes for $25 no matter where you find it at.
How do I
looked
use
everywhere.
this? Oh wait, you gotta.
Well, we have to put it together with this stuff. No. You put it together with this stuff. Here's the instructions.
Instructions?
Yeah.
No.
So
I do not declare. I do not. What is that? I do not.
Oh, that's clay. That is clay ammo.
It's clay.
There's steel ammo, clay ammo, practice ammo. They show how to build a range using that target they sent. And then there's some do-it-yourself cordage stuff. So anyway, yeah, you know what? I think that's pretty cool. Now, what is
wraps around the band cord?
The last item? What did you do with the other part?
End of the band up. Fold the end of the band up. So it's tied. Oh, the Soldier Food Prep knife.
All right. So this one kind of. There's going to be a follow-up video for this coming out. I think I've been looking into this. I'm really curious about this knife. It's from Soligen, Germany, and I found it on multiple websites for less than $2. It's just a little kind of plastic food prep type of knife, but it is made in Soligen, Germany. Now, one thing I found interesting about it,
I know how to make this,
is the Soligen. Good.
Can I do it?
Can you do it for a science experiment? Let's do it after the video. Hey, look on there. The Soligen is written the same as the Soligen on Karl Schlepper hand-forged Soligen German knives. But this company went out of business in like 93 or something like that. And so I'm kind of curious. And then they were later bought by a company here in America. But this says made in Germany. So I'm thinking the company might have got split, and there may be some manufacturing taking place in Germany, and then there's manufacturing taking place in the United States under a different name.
Where's the end to this? Where's the end?
I don't know. Look at that. But could you read me some of the comments?
Please, I'm here. I'm going to have to watch from the beginning.
Who said that?
Dale.
Oh, hi, Dale. Yeah. We're getting close to the end here. What did Richard C say please for?
I don't know.
Did he say something further up?
No.
Sacks are great. Yeah, I love sacks. Yes. Finally got the last item after about 2 years, please. I'm here going.
He said yes.
Yes, LOL. Did he say something further up?
Yeah, let me see. I don't. It doesn't look like it.
I missed it. I don't know, Richard. Okay, please. Maybe he wants you to say please. Can I put together please? Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna do a follow-up video on the Soligen German knife. Like I said, it's a $2 knife, but it seems to be available. All the companies that are selling it seem to be in the Chicago, Illinois area that I found. I found like 3 different ones. Like I said, 2 of them were a couple dollars, but under a couple dollars, but they were out of stock. But there was one company that had it in stock.
Amazon.
Like
where did you find it?
Oh, I did not find this on Amazon. What was the number on it?
Found it.
You know what? In the comments, make a comment in the video, and in the comments, I will list the product number. It was BLO something. Oh, I can't remember exactly what it was. But it's called a Soligen fruit and vegetable prep knife is what it was called, and that's what I found it listed under. And then I found multiple ones of these for, like I said, a couple of bucks, and with different colored handles: red, green, blue. Red seemed to be the most prominent, which is funny because on this right here, at the very bottom of the description, it says it has a red plastic handle. Obviously, this is not red; it's black. It has a lanyard hanging loop. It just says a Soligen blade steel. He said he contacted, and it is serrated. He said he contacted the manufacturer in Germany and ordered some. And it says it's made in Germany. I have no reason to doubt that. And I don't know. Let's see. You can feel the serrations on it. They're not like the serrations.
Is it this way or this way? For righty.
You're gonna do it that way.
This way? Okay. That sounds good.
Whereas my Victorinox, which is serrated as well, cuts about the same. A little bit. So it cuts. It's all right. Creek said it's his primary camp knife. I'm kind of going to call him on that because I don't think that's his primary camp knife. He has a lot better knives in his store and stuff, and I would think those would be his primary camp knife. What did I do with the little
knives?
Well, right? If you list all these knives and I see him carrying, and I honestly, in all of his videos and all of that stuff, I'm going to say, I don't recall seeing, I've seen him use a few different knives, but I don't recall seeing him ever use this knife. So, it's great salesmanship and stuff, but I don't necessarily think this is his
No.
primary campground. So, anyway, I need to use that for the
Thomas,
thing.
yes.
So, are you ready to do a recap?
You can do it. I'm trying to figure out this slingshot.
She's trying to make the slingshot right now, and it's something that Dad should be
Slingshot.
helping with, but Dad's busy doing the video right now.
Yes.
You guys got any questions about anything right now? Tell me. I can't read that.
I've never seen Creek use that knife.
Right? And so why would you say something like that? Because, that's what he said on something. Let's see.
It's my primary knife. Yay! Buy it! And everybody does. It's not really good knife.
So he said, I picked up one of these Soligen. I knew I read it when I think Hell posted his thing. I picked up one of these Soligen serrated blade food prep knives a few years ago from the store that specialized in camp cooking gear. I had no idea how much I would use it. It is the only knife I now use for all my food prep while camping. Okay, well, I don't know. Unless he doesn't post videos when he's camping. Maybe he's talking about different camping than what he shows when he makes videos. So,
yeah, we slingshot it like this.
Okay, what's Richard C say right now?
I'm trying to ask where you found the Dynacord on Amazon though.
Oh, the Dynacord. I just typed into Dynacord. I'm pretty sure.
Dyneema. No Diana.
Maybe I did it in Google. Let me look because I found out. Let's see. I'm sorry. There's a delay in the response, so I wasn't sure exactly what you were asking. Let's see.
Okay, so now we have to do it like this.
And it was 50 foot
The pretty girls walk like this
by 0.288.
If I let go, everything will go wrong. I promise you that.
Because I have to tell you, it had the one I found had the exact same container and everything. Let's see here. Nope, that's eBay.
I'm doing it, you guys. It shouldn't be this hard, but they made it that hard.
Was it on Amazon? No. Wait, did I screenshot it? Maybe I screenshotted it. Sorry. While I search here.
Yeah, and I'm making a slingshot.
You need to talk.
No, I'm making a slingshot to show them how it looks made. Yes.
Okay, the website I found it on was called Maritac Extreme Combat Engineering Dyneema Thread. Here's a picture of it. It's the exact same box or little box thing.
Like
and it's listed for $357 and it's in stock.
Okay.
It says the MSRP is $389. SKU number MAR059.
I don't think I did this.
And
right,
it causes cancer in California.
Thing.
But yeah, Maritech Extreme Combat Engineering. Oh, maybe that's not the website, but that's the name on the picture. Let me see.
Guys, I need help. Can you help me? I did something wrong.
I will help you.
Because it's only this long and I need to use it for both sides.
Mm-hmm.
How?
That's why you need to stand by, little one. I can only do one thing at a time.
I don't need your help. I need my own help.
Coming up on.
Found it on Country Club.
Here we go.
Right now, thanks. It's going for $389.
So OpticsPlanet.com had the thread.
It's It's going for $3.89.
Okay, Optics Planet has it for $5.99, but I mean,
He found it on CountryCom.
oh, yeah, CountyCom, or is it CountryCom? Yeah, no, they have some great stuff. I bought some of their boxes, their grab bags. Those are pretty cool. So yeah, so that's that one. And there was like 3 different sites. If you're in the Apocabox spoiler group, and I should post it in the BattleBox spoiler group too. If you're in either one of those groups, there's a couple different knife wholesalers and retailers up in Chicago that have this knife, and like it was a BLO number on it. But I will say the slingshot was $25. That was a done deal on that. And so I mean the slingshot covered the price of the plus box, but I mean, okay, so Creek was his selling point on it was there's some stuff I really want to put in the box, but I just couldn't, swing it because of the cost and this and that. And this is the second one. The first one being that butcher knife. The second one was this slingshot, and I was like, really? That was the item you always wanted to put in there, and you just couldn't swing it? No, you need to do. It's going to need to go double. This is going to need to be on both sides.
I know, but it tells me to do it the different way. It says place the band on the target side of the fork, make 3 more wraps around the band of the fork, fold the end of the band up, make 2 more wraps, and keep it tight. I'm doing it right.
Okay. Well, let's finish up the video and then we can do that. So that's everything in Apocabox Plus. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for at least 1 more month. I may drop down. I'm going to keep doing a Apocabox because I usually like the projects. This one project is not really very project to me. I mean, you stick it on a stick and you use it. But overall, I don't know. I would have to, unless I was desperate, I would have to research on doing how to do the tire thing. I think the fire blanket thing is awesome. I think everyone should have one of these in their kitchen. In the very beginning, I cut some paracord. I got stuff all over the table right now, but with this scythe, it's got a sharp edge here, and then the side edge as well. I think this thing's really awesome. You will need to put a screw
okay, my dad can do this.
In this right here, to get it to stay on. I have a fire poker one, that type of item that Creek sent that I use regularly. We'll be using it again here real soon as the temperatures drop out of the 90s.
First, we need to figure out how to split this in half.
Brandon Scroll's going to love this cream, I think.
I'm going to love it.
I like this. And these kind of things are great. You can throw these in your pack, take them with you, cook over the fire. You don't have to have a telescopic thing and all that. You just find a stick that fits it, put it in there, and use it. I can always use more gear straps. That's really awesome.
This looks like enough, but it's not enough.
And I'll find uses for these things. I mean, one thing about it, it's a $2 knife. I'm not going to worry about it.
I could see more.
And kind of filler. So there's that. And then the slingshot, which we're going to have to work on with Miraculous.
No, you're working on it by yourself. I tried it like 5 times.
What is Richard?
We got the same brand slingshot a while back in the box way before the plus box.
Yeah, well, this is kind of an upgraded one. I do have that one too. I did get that one. It was great, and I remember that one. And I'm not sure what makes this one better, other than instead of like surgical tubing, it's using this rubbering tubing and stuff. That's the only difference I can see, and maybe it's harder plastic, but it runs for $25. Like I said, I don't understand. Like I said, this is what you were waiting for. That's where I'm at on that. Can't read.
That's the same thing.
What is Joe? Is that Joe?
Josh.
Joe? 62?
It says, hey, Dad, I just wanted to tell you that you're doing a great job as a dad.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. That is awesome. That makes my heart feel good. I appreciate that. Love my little girl. She's doing great in school. She's getting all A's. First quarter just finished. She's doing great.
Mm.
Um, all A straight down the board. Really good. Memorizes her Bible verse.
Mm.
I'm not going to make you guys listen to her recite the Declaration of Independence right now, but
The
she
Declaration
did.
of Independence.
She just memorized the Declaration of
in
Independence.
Congress, July 4th, 1776, when in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinion of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that we are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted. I am mixed up.
You know what? You got pretty far, and I'm not gonna. I don't have the Declaration of Independence memorized. The fact that her school does that, she's in a private school, so the fact that her school even does that.
Hey, next week, how about reciting the Gettysburg Address? Hey, I learned that in school.
She already did that.
No, I don't.
Huh?
No, I don't. I haven't. In like 6 weeks, I learned that.
Oh, I thought you already did the Gettysburg Address.
No, that was.
No, they have to do that one. That's on the list. There's a bunch of ones that they have to memorize. You asked for it.
Okay, I'll recite it right now.
No. You don't have
I'm reciting this. Nope. You cannot stop me now. Why am I in the index? That's the Declaration of Independence. Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. 7 years ago, our fathers brought upon forth this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now that we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure, we are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those here who gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that they should do this, but in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, and we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little know nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. From this nation under God shall we have a new birth of freedom, and that the government of the people, by the people, for the people should not perish from the earth.
Yeah, we need to read more of that stuff. Hey, Adele, I just saw your comment about going to the book signing and he gave away 150 Moras. That is awesome. Were they like special edition Moras or anything? Did he have his name on them? Man, yeah, she's really smart. I have to use Siri to correct her homework. That's actually pretty awesome. And I have to tell you, I've kind of come up with our own logo for our channel page, and I need to start using that. But I really like the Creek Thunderbird thing. And he has a couple of leather sheaths for Moras and stuff. Huh?
Can I tell them what else we
did? He has a couple of leather sheaths that I'm really interested in for Moras. You don't have to. You can just order the sheath, and they look really cool. Although I'd like to get some blanks. I don't know. Maybe going to make my own. I don't know. and put our little Exploring It All logo on there. That would be so awesome. So
I learned the American Creed. I also, we're learning the preamble to the Constitution. During the school year, we learn the First Amendment to the Constitution, and we learn the right of Americans.
yes, her school does really good, and she's actually doing a grade above in math and spelling and stuff, and she does very well. Oh, you got a flask. I want a flask. I ordered the flask. I'm going to get the flask. The flask has been shipped. Hey, go get my Blind Tiger flask for Knott's Berry Farm. Right now I'm wearing my Knott's Berry Farm shirt. Be careful. Be careful. She almost took the whole system down. There.
I stepped over it, then I caught my foot again, and
No, we're still going, so we're okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, just be careful, okay? Give me that Blind Tiger flask. But yeah, like I said, I just finished. It's up in the cupboard right over there, right by your Groot glass.
Groot glass. Do you guys want to see my Groot glass?
You might as well bring it. You're already doing it. Just be careful with it. Don't drop it. Calm down. Got to keep it calm. Now this is a flask. Now that Self-Reliance one is a lot different than this, but the Blind Tiger, this is a speakeasy at Knott's Berry Farm, and they got a lot of merch for that. They have the greatest merch. I love this shirt. I got this for the Halloween haunt we were just at.
Okay, so this is Groot.
And
It goes in here like this. I am Groot.
I have posted a lot of pictures from our Knott's Berry Farm trip, and I'm going to post more. I post them at the end and beginning of various videos. So if you guys watch some of the other videos, you'll see some of those pictures. So, all right, Miraculous Girl, we're closing in on an hour, so it's probably time. It's probably time to. I love this little Bushmaster knife. It's probably time to.
I believe in you.
Finish this up. So, like I said,
as a government of the people, by the people, for the people, whose just powers are derived from the consent of the government.
This is the Apocabox Plus. Kind of went over all the items already. Miraculous Girl, are you ready to wrap this up? How do we wrap it up? And wait, any questions? Any last minute questions before we close this all out? We got to give it a few seconds because there's a little delay. Yeah, I like my flask. Did I miss anything up above? County Com, I haven't ordered from them for a while. They have some really good stuff. What is Dale asking?
No, just regular. So I did a build your own Apocabox with as much as you could put into the box and still close it.
That would have been awesome. I wish
leather guys.
It would cost me. I mean that was like what the little. It was $25, and whatever you could stuff in the box for like $25. That was awesome. I mean, it would have cost me $1,000 to fly there. Well, with her and room and board and all that stuff. Although I'm sure you guys would let me stay with you, but yeah. Hey, thanks for coming, Ben. I always appreciate it. Thank you for everyone for joining us and stuff. Yeah, and I had offers. I mean, I really didn't need the gear and stuff, but just being part of the events and stuff is always fun. That's why we do this. That's why we do everything. It's just fun.
Okay, thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit like, subscribe, and ring notification bell. Ding! Thank you for watching.
And remember, be nice to each other. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time on Exploring It All. Watch our videos, subscribe, and join our Facebook group, BattleBox Spoiler Page, and more. All right. And be nice to each other.
Goodbye.
All right, good.